Welcome to our Jurassic Park review. I'm Matt.
I'm Brian. We're the Retro Sons.
That's right, we're finally talking about the 1993 movie Jurassic Park. Quite a few people have asked me if we were going to review this one.
They have?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it.
People are always asking you about videos and giving you...
Ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they like the channel.
Yeah. I get nothing.
You get nothing?
No. But it's a classic movie. I like it.
Yeah, it is. I remember back when it came out in 93, it was like the best movie ever.
Yeah. I remember one year for Christmas I got one of the little Jeeps.
Yeah, I asked you if you had it still and you said it was long gone.
Yeah, it is. Dinosaur probably ate it.
But it's got a lot of people in it. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Sam Jackson, Wayne Knight.
Oh, yeah. Ian Malcolm. Did you mention that guy?
No, Jeff Goldblum.
That's it. We can never remember his name sometimes.
Yeah. But it has quite a few people in it.
Yeah.
More than that, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a really good movie. It had really good graphics for the time, and still they hold up today, even.
Yeah, and sounds like the dinosaur roars and all that. And of course, music by John Williams. Seems like all the movies we're reviewing lately have music by John Williams.
He does good music.
Yeah, and he does a lot of movies.
Yeah. But like I said, it still holds up after 20 years, 30 years, 1993.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still remember when it came out.
Yeah, based on a book by Michael Crichton.
Yeah.
Crichton.
I hear the book is a lot different than the movie, but
Probably. That
he
happens
did the
a lot.
screenplay too, so
Yeah.
it's still from him.
Yeah. And I read that the book and the movie got a lot of people interested in paleontology, and like the number of people who went into that field went up a lot after.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, it's got dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are cool.
Yeah.
So it probably really raised a lot of interest.
I don't know, I wouldn't want to be a paleontologist. It seems boring.
Yeah, probably. I would want to be an archaeologist, but more like Indiana Jones, which isn't realistic.
No.
Because he doesn't do like any archaeology.
No, he like breaks into a tomb and he has to fight for everything.
Yeah. But anywho.
Yeah, but the dinosaurs are really good, and they didn't have too many dinosaurs in this one.
No.
I mean, they had raptors, Triceratops, Brontosaurus,
Triceratops.
Triceratops. Did I say raptors?
You did. And that running one,
T-Rex,
it was running from a predator.
They said they had 50, but we only saw like 4 or 5, maybe 7.
Yeah, but for the time,
It was under 10 anyways.
they had to make the dinosaurs like robots and things, so
Yeah.
animatronics or whatever. I don't know. That guy say, not animatronics, he said something different.
Oh yeah. What did he say?
Autoerotica.
Yeah. The lawyer.
Yeah.
Why would he think it was that ever?
I don't know. Just for a laugh, I guess. Not
Yeah.
for the audience, not for him trying to get a laugh.
And it doesn't like go over the top with gore or anything. There's only 5 deaths in this movie. So it's not overly crazy.
Right. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know when they came up with that dinosaurs are more closely related to birds than to reptiles, but he mentioned that in this Alan Grant.
It's probably pretty close to that.
Yeah.
And the T-Rex not being able to see things that move, that was dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not true. I don't know if they actually believed that back then, but that went on through a lot of the Jurassic Park movies. I don't know if it's in the new ones.
I think it is, because
Is it?
she let the T-Rex go to fight the Indominus Rex, and then she was leading it with a flare, outrunning it.
Yeah, I think that was just to lead it though.
High heels. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to watch them all again. But I mean,
that's like well, I mean, a lot of the dinosaurs don't look like what they are supposed to or what they do in the movies.
yeah, I was gonna say that
If a
it probably.
velociraptor is not 6 feet tall, it was like the size of a turkey or a chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably got a lot wrong for in the movie, but I'm sure Michael Crichton didn't research. Well, he probably researched, but you know what I'm trying to say. He wasn't a paleontologist.
Yeah, but plus back in the 90s, I mean, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Not that it didn't matter, but they didn't know a lot of what they know now.
Yeah, if they made it more realistic, it probably wouldn't have made such a good movie.
Yeah. Like, I don't think T-Rexes could actually run. But in the movie, they could run like almost 40 miles an hour or something, 32, I think he said.
Yeah.
So a little over 30. I don't think they can actually run in real life. I think they just walk. Which nobody wants to think about, but
Right. No, I don't.
there's two different thoughts on that. That some people think they can run and other people say they can't, but
Yeah. And they probably didn't roar like how they did in the movie. Did
no.
they? I think I heard they made noises more closely like to bird noises or something.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it's just guessing. There's no way they can actually know.
Yeah. But anyway, it all made for a good movie.
Yeah, it did.
Good suspense and some terror and all that kind of stuff.
We just watched it when I got this set, which wasn't that long ago, and
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it again, and we did watch it again, and it was great.
Yeah.
Every time you watch it, it's a great movie.
Yeah, even though we did watch it not too long ago, I didn't remember lots of things when we were watching it last night.
Yeah.
I remember I asked you if they all got sneezed on or just her, and if they hid behind that log. I seriously didn't remember if they did or not. I mean,
I remembered.
It would make sense that they did.
Yeah. And you didn't remember him saying, "Hold on to your butts" twice.
Yeah.
I think you got that wrong in the quote quiz. That was one of the ones you got wrong.
I did, yeah. I didn't know what that was from at first. Oh, dog's barking.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. It's funny because he didn't swear in this movie.
No.
It was very weird for him. Of course, it's not like a rated R movie or anything, but
Maybe that's why he had such little screen time.
yeah.
Just because he couldn't refrain.
Yeah, I doubt that, but. And Wayne Knight had a good part in it. He was like whiny, complaining,
Yeah. He was.
always complaining about money, saying he didn't get paid enough.
Yeah.
Then he ended up causing the entire situation.
Yeah, because someone was paying him to collect embryos.
Yeah,
So
1.5 million if he got all 50 of them.
I didn't like him when it showed him at first, and he was making Dodgson pay for his meal and all that kind of stuff. I didn't like him throughout, but you weren't supposed to really.
Yeah, but he's funny if you know him.
Yeah.
Wayne Knight's a funny guy.
Yeah, he played the character good. It's just the character wasn't a good guy.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with the actor or anything like that.
Yeah, he just didn't like the guy in the movie.
Yeah, and he didn't keep his workplace neat. He pointed
it
that
was
out to me.
Yeah, it was so messy. I had to go back so you could see it.
Yeah, there's just clutter everywhere.
Trash everywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
And you laughed when,
He said, check the vending machines.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny.
It
He
was.
did say he was going to the vending machines though, so.
Yeah, but still, it's funny to say.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good advice because that's where it was going.
yeah, well that's where he said he was going.
Yeah.
But it's a great movie. Better than the sequels. I think this is the best.
Yeah.
Even out of the remakes, the original is the best, still to this day.
Yeah, that's usually the way.
Yeah.
With things. Not always, though.
Sometimes when they reboot them, the reboots are better. Not usually, but sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, it could go either way with remaking things, because especially nowadays, you're going to get a lot of people who aren't happy either way.
Yeah. I mean, I like practical effects way better than computer graphics or CGI or all that stuff.
That's why
But it's a lot harder nowadays, I think.
Right.
I don't think it's cheaper, but
that's why the original Star Wars are probably better than the original Indiana Jones movies and
yeah,
all those things that George Lucas had a hand in.
yeah. And I like, you're not supposed to be able to tell, but I like being able to tell, like, the stuff's not real. And, like, a lot of hard work went into it.
Right.
And actually care, they didn't just put it on a computer screen and try to alter it to look like what they want it to.
Yeah. And it's more genius and things the way they used to do it, like miniatures and all that kind of stuff. I mean, matte paintings and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to tell that some of that stuff is just a painting.
Yeah.
Not in this. I don't know if they did that in this so much, but I'm more on the Star Wars still.
Yeah. But it is good. I like the old ways of filmmaking better than the new ways, I think.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like the new ways, but
Yeah.
if you watch like not an Uncharted movie, a Marvel movie, like all of them are the same kind of.
Yeah.
Like over-the-top action, you can't really tell what's going on. You can't tell who's fighting who or who's winning.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's just all fast action.
Shaky camera, like in the Bourne movies sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like rat-a-tat filming, I think they call it, so you can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, wasn't the enemy at the gates
or
too
like
like
it's
that?
so dark you can't tell what's going on.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
The fight's over. Like in the new not the new James Bond movie, but the one when he was up in the tower fighting that guy in the dark, like the sniper.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea what was
Skyfall.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was winning the fight until it was over. You're like, oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. Right.
Like you lose track of who's who and you don't know.
Or Attack of the Clones when it just shows their face during the lightsaber fight.
And like the light flashing on their faces.
Yeah.
That's just because Dooku guy was so old. He didn't really lightsaber fight, but
that's true. Dooku had the best lightsaber fighting style, I think.
Yeah.
Did we get off topic again?
We did.
All right.
We always do.
Yeah.
But anyways, this movie didn't have that. It was all practical filming and like you could actually see what was going on.
Yeah.
You knew what was happening. You knew there's no fights in the movie, but you could tell what was happening. And I like that. I don't like when you can't in a movie.
Yeah. And the T-Rex I read, because I was reading the IMDb trivia page, it would like malfunction in the rain and just like come to life when they were eating lunch or something. That must have been scary.
Yeah.
And I was
I know in the Jaws movie, the shark had a lot of problems too. That's why it was in the movie so little.
Right.
Because they couldn't get it to work right most of the time because of salt water.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah. It was supposed to be in the movie a lot more, I think. But it didn't show up until the end and it wasn't in it that much.
Yeah, but that made it better, kind of.
Yeah, it did. I think that added to the freakiness or the scariness.
Yeah.
I don't know the word I'm exactly looking for here, but
suspense.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. And I was trying to imagine what it would be like being in a Jeep with a T-Rex, like nosing
an
about.
open top Jeep.
Yeah.
Or even the other one.
I mean, I probably wouldn't get out and run like the lawyer did.
Yeah.
I don't know why he thought he'd be safer in the bathroom.
I don't know.
But then when it like pushed the glass down on top of him, and then trying to hold it back.
Yeah, and then the part everyone talks about, the T-Rex enclosure was like flat, but then once he got out, it was like a cliff. He pushed the Jeep over it.
Yeah.
But I don't let small thing. I know it's not really a small thing, but I don't let that bother me. Like it's still a great movie.
Right.
I know filmmakers are going to make mistakes, especially in a big production.
Yeah. And I like the storyline where Alan Grant wasn't good with the kids, and he like tried to avoid them, put them in a different Jeep.
Yeah.
Then throughout, when they're like hiking back, they grew closer, and he got like better with kids, kind of thing.
And then at the end in the helicopter, they were sleeping on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good growth on Alan's part.
Yeah, it was. Then just like little subtle hints, like the two female ends of the seatbelt.
The seatbelt, they tied it together, making it work.
Yeah, because all the dinosaurs were bred to be female, so they couldn't reproduce. But then, because of the type of frog DNA, I think they could switch genders.
Yeah, if it was a single breed, or not breed.
Yeah.
Single sex of dinosaur, they could change.
Yeah.
So they could breed.
It's like Malcolm said, life finds a way.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, what is that guy's name? He hated him, or he didn't like him.
John Hammond?
Yeah, Hammond.
Yeah.
He's like, I really hate that man.
Yeah. It's very
He was so
no
funny though.
Yeah.
I think that movie kind of pushed Jeff Goldblum
Probably.
up in status a little bit.
Yeah.
Was that before Independence Day?
I think so. When was Independence Day? Because this was 93.
That's why I asked. I don't know, 94, 95?
I was thinking 95.
A year or two later, he wasn't much older in it.
No.
And he said the same quote from Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Must go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the other scene I liked was when the Jeep was in the tree and he was getting the kid out. And then it started falling down and they were climbing.
Yeah.
And then it rolled on top of them. And they were back inside the Jeep or whatever. Yeah.
I like the part when they were in the kitchen, the two kids.
Oh, yeah.
And the raptors were after him. It was just suspenseful.
Yeah, it was.
It built up suspense good. The whole movie kind of did. Kind of started out slow and calm, and then just got crazier and crazier.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just done right. The pacing was good. And
Yeah.
It didn't spend too much time on anything.
No.
I don't think. Like there was a lot of
I
times.
said the beginning was slow, but it was still really good. The
Yeah.
way they did it.
Yeah,
They kind of built up the suspense and made it exciting.
yeah. They kind of showed you what's going on in the island and finding the amber and all that kind of stuff. So a little bit of the exposition was happening.
And kind of explained how they did it, not really.
Yeah, it set up the whole events because they wanted to make sure the park was safe, right? Because
Yeah.
someone was attacked.
And a worker got attacked first thing in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why this group had to go. They were going to sign off on the park and make sure it was safe.
Mm-hmm.
Because the investors didn't think it was.
Yeah.
And then the whole Wayne Knight thing.
Yeah, right. But overall, I feel it was well done. It's a classic. It still holds up today.
Yeah.
You go back and rewatch it anytime.
Yeah. Like I said, we watched it a couple months ago, maybe a few months ago, and I still wanted to watch it again.
Yeah.
Always a classic.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know what you think about it. Let us know if you like the remakes better. What your favorite Jurassic Park movie is. I mean, mine is number one, of course.
I think mine is too.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.